Hi, Mike here from Supreme Gadgets. Hope you're all having a great day. Now today I've got an unboxing and quick setup guide of a new burglar alarm system. Now this is a wireless smart security alarm system. Okay, it's not got a particular brand to it. You can probably purchase these off various companies. This has actually come from a shop through Amazon. It's fulfilled by Amazon though, so it comes directly from Amazon's fulfillment centres. You can actually get various different packages. This particular package has got a smoke detector just over here. It's got various PIR sensors. It's got the actual main box itself. It's got a front box for the front of the house, and it's got some magnetic catches and a few other bits and pieces as well. But you can pick up particular versions without certain things. You can get them without the smoke detector, without the front box if you don't want that. And the other great feature of this alarm system is the fact that it's got a SIM card in it. So anytime the alarm goes off, you will get a text message to say your alarm's gone off. Or you can also activate it so every time someone sets or unsets the alarm, again, you get a text message. And you can also get it so it'll phone you up if someone's trying to break in your house, which is pretty good. Or if there was a fire or something like that. So let's have a look in the box. So just undo the box here and have a look what's included. Now we have actually done some setup of this already. It belongs to my brother for his house, so we've done a bit of setup for that already. So not all the pieces are actually included in the box, but I've got examples of everything. Okay, so first of all we've got the instruction manual. Okay, now to be perfectly honest, this instruction manual is a little tricky to understand at times because it's probably been written in a foreign language and then converted into English, and it doesn't really convert very well into English. Next off, we've got the actual box itself. We'll just have a look at that. The actual alarm box, just there, and a little cover, and you've got the keypad there. On the back of this, that's where your SIM goes, just in there. You've got a little on-off switch there to make sure the battery's on or off. There's a little rechargeable battery in there. Not sure if I can get that undone. Yeah, so that's the rechargeable battery in case the power supply goes down. And again, the SIM, the phone part, will actually text you to say that the power's gone down. So if you ever have a power cut at home and you're away, you know about it because it will text you and tell you, which is pretty handy. I'll just put that over, well, just put that over there for a moment, and just there is some clips where you can actually put in wired sensors. The actual sensors that come with this are wireless, but you can install wireless ones if you desire as well. So just put that onto one side at the moment. Okay, got the power supply unit. Got an example of a magnetic catch just there. Okay, wireless again. We've got an internal speaker or alarm system. I'm not sure, I'd have to look how many decibels it is. I'll get back to you with that in a moment. It is extremely loud. And we've also got a PIR sensor as well. Whoops. Okay, again, wireless PIR sensor, little on-off switch there. Okay. And we've also got a few clips to allow you to attach things to the walls. The actual wireless triggers use batteries like this, little batteries. Okay, and it's all inclusive. Got some screws in that there for attaching stuff. Got some pads there just to make sure things are situated properly on the walls. Some more screws, and also some clips for wiring up your sensors if you want wired sensors rather than wireless ones. And finally, we've actually got this, which is a remote trigger remote control. So on there we've got alarm, disarm, panic and home mode. And I'll get back to home mode shortly. We've got a little cover there so you don't hit it by accident, and a keychain. So very handy. So that is the unboxing of the main box. Here is the smoke detector. Now this is a wireless smoke detector. It's also carbon dioxide, I believe, carbon monoxide, sorry. So it detects various types of problems in your home. So that just fastens to the wall or the ceiling, and you can program it again to work with the base station, and anytime that goes off you get a text message as well to say your house is on fire or something like that. I've got some instruction manuals there for the setup and usage of the smoke detector as well. And then finally, just a quick look at the actual outdoor box. Now again, this is an option extra. We've got a power supply unit there. Just an ordinary power supply unit. And the outdoor box. Okay, it does look pretty basic. Okay, you've got a big light on the front to say it's going off. You got the wires there to connect it up to the power supply, and you can also put a backup battery in there as well if you want. Okay, but again, you don't necessarily need that if you don't want to, because the actual text messaging service is probably better than having one of these outside that everybody mostly ignores, really. Okay, so we'll move on to a basic setup guide for you, because as I said, the instruction manual, to be perfectly honest, wasn't really written brilliantly. I'll just zoom out just to show you the instruction manual a little bit more. As I said, it's been written probably in a foreign language, possibly Chinese or something, and then translated into English, but not translated properly. So if you can decipher the manual, then that's great. Obviously, we've managed to do it eventually. But the best thing I can say is to actually look at the tables on the back, because this actually gives you all the different codes to set things up with. Okay, so that's right at the back of the book, so that's quite handy to have. Okay, so to start with, we'll plug it into the power to make sure we've got power supply. So the power cable just runs, you can clip it into there, and then goes into a little connector here. It pushes in, hopefully. It's a little bit tricky. There we are, gone into the back there, and that's what it looks like on the front. So we've got the time, we've got some dates there as well. What I'll do is I'll actually show you how to set the date and time up to start with before we do anything else. So what we do first of all is set the time. Okay, so to start with, we'll just open up the flap at the front here, and we've got to type in the actual setting number. So that is 6666, and then press the hash key.
Please enter instruction.
Okay, so it says then to please enter instruction. Now to set the time, we have to type in 48, and then you type in the year, so we're in 2015, so 15, the month, and then the date, which is the 27th, and then the time, so it is, just have a look at the time, 12:28, call it. So we'll say 12:28. Then you press your hash key.
Setting completed.
And then we'll
enter instruction.
So we'll just press the start and the hash key. And there we are. It goes back, and you can see there, this is the 27th of the 3rd, 2015 at 12:29. Next, what we'll do is we'll program a PIR sensor. Okay, now this one is zone 5. Right, so what we do is look in the guidebook, and we can see that coding of detectors is 23. So what I do is we type all the 6s in again on this control pad. So I bring it up to the screen so you can see it. So 6, 6, 6, 6, hash.
Please enter instruction.
23. And then we'll type in 05, hash.
Detector coding.
And then we turn it on.
Coding completed.
And then it's actually recognised because we've actually wiped our hand in front of it, so it sends a signal back to the box. So that's it, completed. So that there is now programmed, easy peasy. Next what we'll do is we'll actually program the smoke detector. Now this has got written on it zone 4. So we simply enter 23 again on the keypad, 04 and hash key.
Detector coding.
And then watch for your ears.
Coding completed.
There we are, and it's coding completed. I'm sorry about the noise that it actually made then, but that's completed. So that can now be go and put anywhere you want. So next what we'll do is we'll actually have a look at the magnetic clip. Okay, so we've just undone this. Pop that just down there. That's what it looks like inside, if you're interested in seeing the mechanics of it. And that's where that small battery goes that I showed you earlier. So I'll just go and get that. Okay, and as you can see, I just put the battery in there. And if we press this button here, you can see the red light comes on there. That's sending the signal out. So what we do here is we'll go back over to our box, type in the settings code again.
Please enter instruction.
So it's 23, and we'll put it on. So just for this test, we'll just do 09 for the zone. Hash key.
Detector coding.
And then we'll press this button.
Coding completed.
And it's done. And then you just click that together on there. Like so. And as you can see, this is the magnet part, and this is the little sender box. So these go on the wall on the door, and if I just pop that there and then do that, you can see it lights up because it's picking up the magnetic clips moved away. And next what we'll do is we'll program this remote control as well. Okay, so we'll just open that up, and again in the manual it does tell you the number, so we'll go into the setup mode.
Please enter instruction.
And it is 21, so we put 21, hash key,
Remote control coding.
and then we'll press any button on here.
Remote control coding.
And it's done. And then we'll just hash key out
Please
of there.
enter instruction.
And there we go, it's gone out of the mode. So that is the remote control program. And that is literally how easy it is to program all the wireless devices on it. Okay, so just a quick look at the actual Siren. Now this is actually 110 decibels, and you wire it directly into the back of this box. Okay, using it. I'm not going to do it on the video, but you use that wire, connect it up, and then if the alarm box goes off, then this will go off, and this is 110 decibels, so it's quite a bit louder than the alarm in this, which I will demonstrate shortly for you. To go through a few of the other features on the box. Okay, so what we do is you can actually program this to call your mobile phone or your house phone when a trigger is detected. So to do that, what you do is you put in all the 6s again.
Please enter instruction.
And then you can, for the phone number, you type in 51 and then the actual phone number. Okay.
Setting completed.
And again, you can do the same for SMS. So you can dial, and the number is 49 or 50. And I'm not going to do it because it is actually already set up. Then you type the phone number in and press your hash key, and that is completed. And every time a a trigger occurs or the smoke alarm goes off, oops, the alarm will send you a text message or phone you up, or both, If you want as well, you can actually have the alarm send you a text message every time it's disarmed or alarmed, and to do that you'd have to go into the setup menu again and type in 46, and then it's 1 for on and 0 for off. Now to actually set the user password, okay, so when you actually come to disarm the alarm with this, not the actual remote control, but with this you can get it so that you press disarm and then type in a number to disarm it, so a burglar can't just come in and press the disarm button. Okay, so to do that what you need to do is to go into the setup menu again.
Please enter instruction.
Type in 38 and then the number that you want. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Setting completed.
Okay.
Please enter instruction.
So we'll just go out to that star, hash again. That's gone out of there. And now what I'll do is I'll show you the actual alarm itself. So be prepared to... I'll try and turn the volume down in the editing process, but just be prepared for a loud noise. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll just press the alarm button, which is this one up here.
Please enter password.
And then enter the password, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it beeps. Okay, now you can actually change the amount of time it beeps for, which I'll show you shortly.
System armed.
Okay, so I'm just going to turn this on, and as you can see it's detected straight away that this has triggered it, so we'll just wait. I think it's about 30 seconds it gives you on this particular setting. Be prepared, it's going to go off.
System disarmed.
And that'll actually text the phone number now just to say that there's actually been an alarm. And as you can see, here is the text message that I received from the alarm system when the alarm went off. So there we are, that is the actual alarm sound. Now to change the actual time it takes to the countdowns, I'll just go through that now for you. Okay, so for the arm time, if I just turn the actual triggers off, if the arm time, which is the time it takes you from typing in the code to actually arming it, you press the 6666 again.
Please enter instruction.
Go into the menu, and you type in 33, and then the actual time it takes. So if I type in 33 and 15, that's 15 seconds, hash key.
Setting completed.
Okay, that is
Please enter instruction.
That is the arm time. Now for the actual alarm sound delay, okay, so that's the amount of time it gives you to type in the code when you come in the house. You type in 34, okay, and then say 30, and that gives you 30 seconds then. Hash key.
Setting completed.
And that's done.
Please enter instruction.
I will just quit out of the setup menu. There we are. So that is the GSM alarm system. No, I haven't actually shown you how to set up this, but this we are not actually going to be using ourselves. And to be honest, no one really takes much notice of these boxes anyway, and it doesn't actually look that fantastically waterproof, to be perfectly honest. The batteries on the back there. The water probably could seep down there possibly, and the fact that this is hanging out as well for the power, I don't think this is the best, to be perfectly honest. So unless you really want to use this, I wouldn't bother. I just have the actual alarm system itself. And one last thing I will mention, I did mention it earlier on, was the actual house key. Now the home alarm key, that is for when you're in the actual house yourself, so you only want to alarm the exterior triggers, so the actual door magnets, window vibration sensors, things like that, if you've got any of those, and it disables all the PIR sensors. Okay, so that's what that's for. So it enables you to walk around the house freely without being a prisoner in your own house. So that is the alarm system. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking out our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it that thumbs up, and you can always leave a comment below to let us know what you thought as well. Be sure to subscribe, that way you get kept up to date with all our brand new videos as soon as they're released. Check out our blog by clicking this button over here, and you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook too, at Supreme Gadgets. Also, if you want to watch another of our videos, click on it, right here. You sure can't tempt you? Go on, click on it. Alright then, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.